We might be crazy because today we're hiking to Morskie Oko in Poland during a snowstorm.
It's snowing truly so much, but we cannot miss out on this experience, so we're just gonna do it and see what happens.
Our first mission is to catch the bus to the trailhead, and we were a little bit nervous the buses just might not be running at all today because of how much snow is coming down, but we did see one just pass us on the street, so that is very good news, and we'll catch the next one. After waiting about 20 minutes, the bus came and we were able to get on. It cost 15 Polish zloty per person, so in total about like $5, so not too bad.
We are starting out the hike. It is already so beautiful. There are lots of horse carriages you can take. We've heard very mixed reviews on that. Some people say that the horses are mistreated. Some people say it's fine. I have no idea, but I really hope that the cute little horsies are treated well, because that would be really sad if they weren't. But we'll focus on the positive of this is insanely beautiful already. There's so much snow, and now we have a 5-mile hike in front of us.
Whoa. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh. This is so cool. We're like 5 minutes into the hike. No way. No way.
That's kind of scary.
Oh, I like the antlers.
What the heck? I literally just saw a bunch of rustling in the bushes, and they said there's bears here, so I was a little scared. And then just like 4 huge elk came out. They're so big. Can't believe that one has antlers. Wow. We're like 2 minutes into the hike and we already have some wildlife spottings.
Oh yeah, I just heard the rustling in the trees and I'm like, oh no, there's no way we've already spotted a bear and it's 5 feet from us. But wow, it's such a cool thing. And it hasn't even been snowing that hard since we've been here. It was snowing way harder in the town, and now it's just kind of a light dusting. So hopefully it stays this way or even starts to clear up as we get closer to the really huge, cool mountains.
I've had these electric socks this entire time we've been here, and I haven't turned them on yet, but I'm gonna turn them on because my feet are a little chilly.
I wore 2 socks and Jenny wore 1 pair of socks with a heater.
Pretty much the entire time here, we've seen the mountains like maybe once for like 10 minutes.
And the entire time we've been in Zakopane.
I just turned the corner and this is the first time, because we're so close to the mountains, the clouds are completely covering them, and it is huge and amazing and beautiful. Wow, wildlife, mountains, snow, we're just hitting it all in the first like 5 minutes. Oh my gosh, that doesn't even look real. That's beautiful. These trees are just absolutely covered in snow. I don't think we've seen snow like this since like Finland, right?
It's been a while, yeah.
Wow.
I'm just so happy that it's not currently like snowing like crazy and it already happens.
Yeah, I agree. It's nice, just a nice little dusting right now, which is perfect. Wow, this just keeps getting more and more beautiful. Wow. This is so amazing. And the little horsies are coming. You can see there's like a waterfall right there. These mountains just keep getting better and better. Wow, I'm so happy we did this.
So it turns out when you dress for a blizzard and you wear like 4 layers on top and on bottom and hat and scarf and all that, and then the snow kind of stops and you can see the sun for the first time in 5 days, it actually starts to get a little bit hot. The horse almost hit me.
I am so happy we did this, but it is actually pretty uphill. I feel like everyone that we watched, we researched, they were like, oh yeah, it's just a flat walking trail. Liars!
Whoever told us this was an easy hike This is a sick joke. Okay, it really wouldn't be that bad if it was in the summer or there wasn't a lot of snow on the ground, but every step I take, my foot just like sinks into the ground, and I just like, it's hard to get it back up.
It is, but I am really glad that we did it though, because we are finally getting to see the Tatra Mountains. So if you're ever in Zakopane and there's too much snow or clouds and you can't see the mountains, then you should do this hike, because there's mountains all around and we can finally see them. Okay, my arm's tired. I gotta put this down now.
We just watched those people come out of the woods over here. There are some other trails you can take, but those ones, they're really long. Ours is already long enough.
What did you just say about that building?
I was like, help. Is there air conditioning in there? We did not dress properly for this. We are in way too many clothes.
We are like dying of a heat stroke.
It is snowing a lot heavier now, so maybe that's good news for us.
I'm literally just like unzipping my coat, no gloves. I've taken my beanie off at one point. It is so hot because we're just going straight uphill. I mean, I guess I'd rather be hot than cold, but woo, you really work up a sweat on this hike.
These horses definitely look appealing right now.
This is insanely beautiful. This mountain is huge up there. Wow. And the snow isn't as thick right here, so it is a lot easier to walk. It's only hard when like the whole thing is like, we're just like in the snow like this. We've been walking like on snow like this. This is a lot better. The snow is so deep again. Literally 1 second after I filmed that. Woo. Oh my goodness, this is insanely beautiful. I'm losing my voice a little bit, but this is so beautiful. Whoa, and there's some parts that are frozen, so it's like a frozen waterfall. Wow, wow, this is worth it. Okay, it is a hard hike, but this makes it worth it. And I can only imagine when we get to the lake at the end. There's part that's frozen. Wow, this is amazing. It's frozen over there too. It's a little bit harder to see, but wow, this is so cool. In another unfortunate turn of events this morning, before we left, I sliced my foot open with glass. So that is making this a little bit more difficult too, just because I only had one Band-Aid to cover the big spot, but there's still a spot that's just rubbing up on my sock. So that's a little bit of a struggle, but it's definitely worth it. I would show you the picture of my bleeding foot, but I'm pretty sure YouTube would demonetize this video if I did that, so you can just imagine it. Just turned around to tell Jacob something, and then I saw this insane mountain behind us. Are you ready, Jacob?
I haven't seen it yet. Whoa! It's always cooler the taller it is. For the first time in like 5 or 6 days, we see the sky.
Wow.
Feels good. I mean, it's still like snowing pretty hard, but I mean, over there you can see the blue.
Look at the blue sky. I don't know if you can tell in the camera. It kind of looks white, but it's blue, I swear. Oh, there. Look at the blue sky. Wow. I mean, I'm still a big fan of, you know, this way with the snow too, but it's nice to see a blue sky so that we can see the mountains. These frozen waterfalls are just becoming my favorite thing on this trail. There's been so many of them, and wow, I just got really distracted by this beautiful blue sky. This is the clearest we have ever seen the mountains here in Zakopane. Wow. It's every which way you look just gets better and more beautiful.
I'm estimating that we are now halfway to the lake.
That's not what I wanted to hear.
I mean, we made really good progress. We've been walking for almost 2 hours.
Seriously? Oh my gosh. How are we only halfway?
And I'm starting to worry about the daylight because we got a late start. We decided to just take the morning kind of off. We were hoping that the snow would let up. And so we got a late start, and now we're losing daylight. Yay! It's an hour and 25 minutes, and this is Jenny's reaction.
What the F?
She just fell down on her knees on the ground.
This is not an easy hike.
This is actually really difficult. In the summer, it would be easy.
Don't let anyone tell you that this is an easy hike.
It says an hour 25 there.
Why?
And over
it says
here.
An hour 10.
I mean, we're obviously taking the hour 10.
I don't know if you can tell, but this is a lot more of a climb than the other way, I believe.
We took the shortcut, I'm guessing, and that means it was shorter and also steeper. Well, even if we don't make it before sunset, at least we have this view. 50 more minutes. I really hope it only takes that long, but it'll probably take way longer. We've picked up the pace quite a bit just because we're worried about time. And wow, I am completely drenched in sweat from the top of my body to the bottom. Like, it's just been, whew, this is certainly a difficult hike. I mean, not difficult, but it's certainly not easy. Well, hello, mountains. That's so cool with the sun behind it.
I honestly have spent the last 30 minutes crying because I did not anticipate this being so hard. If I would have known with my sliced foot, I honestly don't know if I would have done it, but I think we're almost there. So hopefully it's worth it. I
read on one of the blogs that once you get past the horses, it's another 15 minutes to the lake. So that means we're about 10 or 15 away. At least this portion right here is a lot more paved. It looks like they groomed the road. It's a lot easier to walk on than all of what we've already done. Now we're actually starting to go downhill, so that's some encouraging news. I'm just trying to soak up the last little bits of this hike up to the lake, and then of course we have to get all the way back, but just for right now, the trees, the mountains, everything looks so great with snow on it. Man, I can see the mountains that are behind the lake. Whew, it's gonna be a good view. Hopefully it's gonna be worth it.
Oh my gosh, the lake is completely frozen. Wow. It's really, really pretty. I'm really, really tired. We made it. Oh my God.
We did it.
Why is nobody else out of breath? I am so confused.
Because everybody else has hiking shoes on and crampons.
Poles, and they have poles. Oh, wow.
Oh, I could just fall down and fall asleep for a long time now. I'm gonna be completely honest, we don't have enough cash to get onto the bus. We used all of it getting onto the bus here, because I had a very small amount, because I never pay with cash. And somebody told me there's an ATM up here, and I really hope that's true. There was no ATM in the restaurant, so honestly, I'm just gonna go to the bathroom. Hopefully there's something down here. Oh, I'm so nervous. We're saved. We're saved.
There's a snow tornado happening over there. Whoa, that looks so weird. Oh my gosh. Wow, that was cool. Okay, this is insane. I cannot believe the lake is completely frozen over. Wow. The view from up here is really beautiful, but we are gonna walk down, and I think it'll be even better down there. These mountains are just so stunning. I was definitely really tired when we got here, so I couldn't fully appreciate how beautiful it truly is.
And we got some nice frost on the camera.
Oh my gosh, everyone's just sliding on their butt down. Should we do it?
You're doing a lot better than they were. There's a 0% chance I'm gonna be able to film this, so I'll see you down there.
We made it down. Neither of us fell. I think the view is definitely better from down here because you're more like at eye level with everything and you can just truly appreciate how vast and how big the mountains are. Also, the second you stop hiking, you get immediately so cold. We really must have been like working up a sweat because I was like steaming hot. Now I'm so cold. This is truly so insane. Our camera's so foggy. It's so cold. I cannot believe we made it. That was such a hard hike. But wow, this is amazing. This is really beautiful. I think this might be like Poland's most famous spot ever, honestly. Like, this is kind of the reason why we came to Poland. We're about to lose the daylight and seems like we're the only ones here. So kind of stressed out. I think we need to book it out of here. That was the hardest 10 miles, maybe of our entire lives.
It's been 3 hours and we're back in Zakopane.
You guys, we sprinted down the mountain.
Don't go to Morskie Oko as late as we did because this is gonna happen to you.
Every single sign said, don't hike at night because there are bears. And when we realized, hey, maybe we're gonna hike at night, we were like, shoot, I know this is kind of bad, but maybe we'll use the horses because my foot was bleeding, like just all of the things. And
there were no horses to take. We
were
were too late in the day for that, so we sprinted down the mountain. We got down in an hour and a half instead of 3 hours up, and now we
literally caught the last bus.
The last bus.
You guys, my feet have never hurt so bad in my entire life.
We're exhausted. We are going to go to bed even though it's only 6 p.m. It's like 7 p.m. We'll see you later in the next one.